Today we are going to study John writes a letter to his father. This is about tenses. So the first one comes with the example, John writes a letter to his father. We are going to change this into number one, past tense. Then comes future perfect continuous tense. We're going to do it in random, not in the sequence. Future perfect continuous tense. Then comes past perfect tense. Past perfect tense. Then the next one is present continuous tense. Present continuous tense. Next, future tense. Next, present perfect tense. Perfect tense. The next one is future continuous tense. Future continuous tense. Next one is present perfect continuous tense. Next one is past perfect continuous tense. Next, past continuous tense. Then comes future perfect tense. Future perfect tense. So we have past tense, future perfect continuous tense, past perfect tense, present continuous tense, future tense, present perfect tense, future continuous tense, present perfect continuous tense, past perfect continuous tense, past continuous tense, then future perfect tense. So as I've mentioned, this one is simple present tense. To know whether this sentence is a simple present tense, we have to first look at the verb. So the verb is written as with the addition of s. See here, we have s here. So the verb, when we add s, the prefix s, the infix s, it becomes writes, not write. So John writes a letter to his father. The verb write becomes with the another addition of infix s. So this indicates that this sentence is in the present, simple present tense. So we are going to write this. We are going to convert this into past tense. In order to make this into past tense, we will do in this way. This present tense becomes right past tense is wrote. So the answer will be like this: John wrote. This changes into wrote. A letter, letter, letter to his father. This writes becomes wrote. The past tense of write is wrote. Then the next one is future perfect continuous tense. Now before this, let's jump into this D for better understanding, since we have dealt with the past tense. So the present continuous tense. In the present continuous tense, we have to add an infix of ing. Write shall becomes ing, writing. So John, this write will become writing, right? Writing. But before this, we have to add a subordinate verb, which is, since it is present. Present is is, okay? And continuous, in continuous, we have to add ing. So writing, write becomes writing, and to make this into present, we add another subordinate verb, that is. If it is past, then it should be was. But so since it is present continuous tense, so we write John is writing a letter to his father. A letter to his father. Then what do we have here again? We have here another present perfect tense. In order to make this into present perfect tense, we have to write in this way. Let's put the name first. John. Okay. Then perfect. In order to make it into perfect, write past participles is written. Okay. Write present past tense is wrote. Write simple present tense is writes. We add s here. And when it comes to continuous, this write shall becomes ing, right? Writing. When it comes to past tense, it becomes wrote. When it comes to perfect, it becomes written. Understood? So the present subordinate verb is have. John have. Subordinate have here. John have written a letter to his father. A letter to his father. Understood? Then another present here again. So here we have John. Let's write a name first. John. Perfect is perfect continuous. So it becomes perfect continuous. In order to make it continuous, we have to write it. This write should be writing, right? Writing. Since it is perfect, so we have to add had been. Had been. This makes the verb into perfect. So John had been writing a letter to his father. Any other present? This one finish. This one. Then what else? This. Okay, finish, right. Then we shall go with past. Since it is here wrote, so we have another past here. Past perfect tense. Right? So we have to write first the name. John. The perfect is written, right? Since we have made here written, perfect becomes written, right? So we have to write written first here. Since it is past, we have to write again had. The subordinate verb becomes had. If it is uh, present, then have. If it is past, then it should be had. Understood? John had written a letter to his father. To his father. Then what else? Past here again. We have to write first the name, John. John. Since it is past, so we have to since we have to make no, we have made a mistake here. Since it is present, it should be have. If it is past, then it should be had. Okay. So here we have past. So John had been. Continuous becomes writing. John had been writing a letter to his father. We have made a mistake here because it is present. Present it becomes have. If it is past, then it should be had. Okay. Had been added because since it is perfect. Then what else? Past continuous tense. So John, since it is past, the verb we have to change the verb. The verb should be was. Since it is here, we have where is? Present is, right? Is past tense is was. Understood? The is past tense, this one is, so the past tense of subordinate is was. And the verb write becomes, since it is continuous, it should be writing. John was writing a letter to his father. Very simple. Understood? Then what else do we have here again? Then we have finished, present, past, and now future. In future, we have to note this one. In future, shall have to be added. Shall or will. Okay. John. Then since it is future, we have to add shall or will. Okay. Anyone. Then since it is future perfect continuous tense, so shall have been. Since it is perfect, since it is future, we add shall. Since it is perfect, we have been. Okay. Then since it is continuous, the verb will be writing. John shall have been writing a letter to his father. His father. Understood this one? Since it is future, we have to add shall. To make it, this shall refers that this sentence is in future. So, shall or will. Since it is perfect, we have added have been. Okay. John shall have been writing a letter to his father. Then what else? Future tense. In future tense, John shall or will shall write a letter to his father. See? This verb doesn't change, but we add shall here since it is only future tense. Future, this one. The sentence, this shall makes the sentence into a future tense. Since it is nothing is added, only tense, so we write right here, the word right here. It is not changing. John shall write a letter to his father. Then future continuous tense. When it comes to future continuous tense, we have to add this one. John, since it is future, will, right? John will. Since there is no past, since it's only continuous, so John will have John will not have. John will be writing a letter to his father. Why we add will be to make it future. Continuous ing. John will be writing. If we put have, then this have to be been. John will have been. Then it becomes perfect. Because since the question is not perfect, it is only future continuous tense, so we add be. John will be. if you put have, then it should be perfect. Understood? See, had. Then what else? What here? Future perfect tense. So here we have perfect. So John will. Here we add only be, right? But since it is perfect, so it becomes John will have been. This makes the sentence perfect. This makes the sentence future. Understood? This one. Then will have been. John will have been. John will have not been. John will have written a letter to his father. Look here. Since it is future, we added will. Since it is perfect, we put here have. John will have written a letter to his father. Do you understand this one? Future perfect tense. Future perfect tense. So we have completed this one. Let me explain again. The given statement is this one. John writes a letter to his father. When the verb is added with a suffix s, it denotes that the sentence is in simple present tense. Okay. So the question here comes past. So the write becomes wrote. John wrote a letter to his father. This is very simple. Then to make it into future perfect continuous tense. Future, we add shall here to make it to future. What makes it what makes the sentence perfect? Then becomes have been. This makes the sentence perfect. Continuous writing. We added ing here. Then John shall have been writing a letter to his father. Then past perfect tense. Past is this one. Perfect is this one. Okay. Present is this one. Continuous is this one. This subordinate verb makes the sentence into present. Okay. This ing denotes that the verb is in the continuous form. So this one is this one. John is writing a letter to his father. Then future tense. Future makes the shall added with the addition of shall. It denotes that the sentence is in future. So this verb is in the present form. John shall write a letter to his father. Then present perfect tense. Present perfect. Present. This additional subordinate verb makes the sentence into present. Perfect. Written. So John have written a letter to his father. Then future continuous tense. Future, it is this one, and continuous is this one. So John will be writing a letter to his father. Then present is this one. Perfect is this one. This one is continuous, ing, right? Have is present, perfect is been, ing is continuous. John have been writing a letter to his father. Is it clear? Then past perfect continuous tense. Past is this one, this subordinate verb. Then been is perfect, continuous ing. So John had been writing a letter to his father. Understood? Then past continuous tense. Past is this one. Was. With the addition of was, it becomes past tense. Continuous is ing. So John was writing a letter to his father. Since it is future here again, will is future, perfect is have, then written letter. Okay. So this future will. John will have written a letter to his father. So this is the tenses in English. Okay. Thank you very much.